If you want to search our website for your favourite brands, simply go to hobbymaker.co.uk, click on brands, and you'll find all your favourite items all in one place. Shopping made simple with HobbyMaker.
HobbyMaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670,
Freesat Channel 807
and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone.
Here at HobbyMaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with HobbyMaker.
A very, very good morning to you. You are, of course, watching Wake Up with HobbyMaker on HobbyMaker. That should be fairly self-explanatory. And we're here every morning in the weekdays from 6 until 8. Nearly said PM then, 6 till 8 a.m. At 6 o'clock, we have the Rewind with HobbyMaker show, which is a roundup of all of your favourite and our best-selling items from the previous couple of days. And then at 7 o'clock, we have the brilliant HobbyMaker Highlight, which is when we bring you a great deal along with a range of other fantastic crafty items as well. And we have our delectable Debby Robinson at 7 o'clock, who is our fantastic crafty guest for lots of crafty demos, chat and more. So do stay tuned for that. Just to tidy up a little bit of housekeeping before we go any further, because you might be new to HobbyMaker, you might have just joined us. And if you have just joined us, it's good to know that here at HobbyMaker, not for a promotion, we always do one P&P all day long. So we charge just $3.95 for P&P, and we charge that from midnight last night through to midnight tonight. And that means that anything you order from this point throughout the day, doesn't matter what brand it is, what guest it is, how many times you order, how big it is, what the weight is, none of that matters. You'll only pay $3.95, one P&P. Just remember that when you place your orders to click combine orders and that'll take care of it. The other thing is our HobbyMaker pledge to you, and if you're not regular, you won't necessarily know this, you always pay the lowest price of the day. So if we bring you something on this morning and for some reason later on throughout the show or in the next hour or later on in the day, one of our producers decides, do you know what? I'm going to bring the price of that down. You'll always pay the lowest price, even if you've checked out, because we process our orders at the end of the day. So don't be worried about checking out. If you've got items that are in limited stock, it's always best to get those checked out. Don't wait for the price to come down. Just trust us that if the price comes down, you'll always pay the lowest price. Now, here at Wake Up with HobbyMaker, we are a fully interactive show, and that means we, or me rather, because I'm here from 6 till 7, want to hear from you at home. There's a couple of great ways that you can get in contact with us. You can, of course, drop us an email right here at the studio. Very, very easy to do indeed. It's simply studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. That's studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. And you can send us some questions. You can send us some hints and tips. You might want to ask our guest something at 7 o'clock. But the great thing to know as well is if you send in by email any pictures of your crafty makes, this is the worst kept secret in crafting telly. If you send in any pictures of your crafty makes, they automatically go into our draw, which we draw on last Saturday every month, and you could win £100 HobbyMaker credit straight to your HobbyMaker account. £100 credit. And your crafty creation could appear on our social media or even on your telly box. There we go. So we want to see them. It doesn't matter what the brand is. It doesn't have to be relevant to the show that we're watching. It doesn't need to be paper craft. It could be needle felting. Whatever it is, send it in. We'd love, love, love to see it. So there we go. There we go. No more time to waste because we've got a lot to get through in this hour. This is, of course, the HobbyMaker Rewind show. So again, bringing you the best and most popular deals of the last couple of days. And we're going to be starting off this morning with the Topper collection, which is just over here to my right. And this is Hunky Dory, of course, just everything that we would expect, of course, from Hunky Dory. I've got a pick and flick here. So I should be able to take you through what we've got. So Hunky Dory, let me just get my readers on. It's come to that time of the morning. Do you know, I need to get myself some permanent glasses, really. Probably some bifocals or varifocals. That's probably what I need to do. So in the collection this morning, Hunky Dory, adorable Scoreboard. We've got the card blanks, and we've also got as well the inners. I'm just trying to find what I've got here. I've got the toppers. Yes. I'm going to show you the toppers first. If I can just grab those. Where are we? Oh, there we go. Brilliant. There we go. So I've got the toppers here, and then we've got the cards as well. So I'll take you through those, and then I'll pop these other bits to one side. Yeah, thank you there, Director Ollie, saving my bacon there, because he was all ready with a still. Should we say hello to Director Ollie? He's in the gallery there. There he is, give us a wave. And we've got producer Alex, who's suffering a little bit this morning. He's got a poorly back, so he's standing up. He's looking a bit like a little old man at the moment. And in the and in the studio as well, on camera we've got Michael. There he is. And Florian, we've got Kinga if she's around. Where is she? Kinga. No, she's out busy doing what she's doing. So there you go. So it's crafty family here. It takes more than one person, you know, to make a quality show. So let's have a quick look through the toppers here that we get in the Hunky Dory collection. Now, what we've got in this first collection here, it's Forever Florals. We're getting the Lavender Luxury Topper collection with 2 bonus topper sheets. Let's have a little look and see what we're getting here. So you've got, these are obviously already die cut, and these pop straight out of the card. One of the things I love about these as well is that with these toppers, they're often nested. So if we have a little look, in fact, I'm just going to whip that one around there because I know that one's nested. If you have a little look around here, you initially look at that and think, oh, we've got this nice big topper here, but actually what you've got is a nested topper within a frame, within another frame, within another frame. And that means that you're getting multiple elements there. You don't need to use just one piece. That gives you a few options. You could layer those up into different heights maybe and create some decoupage that way. The other thing you could do, of course, is you could use certain different elements for different projects. So you're actually getting a lot more in there. It already looks like you're getting great value, but you're getting a lot more in there than you first realise. The price on the screen at the moment is $19.99, but don't forget, of course, this is the Wake Up with HobbyMaker show, and this is HobbyMaker Rewind, and that means we're bringing you the best hand-picked collection for you. And let's see what the price is going to come in at. There we go. Producer Alex is pressing the button. $8.99! Better than half price, because they're normally, what did we say, $19.99 for the Topper collection. Down to $8.99. You get a good array of elements in there. Don't forget you get nested toppers in there as well. So again, I'm just going to pop that one over there. There's another good example for you here. You're not just getting the what you think is the topper. They are sort of nested, if you like, so that you can use them on different elements here. You can see there's multiple frames in there. I love as well the fact that they're foiled. This is something I often say about Hunky Dory. They often add foiled elements to their books, to their collections. I like that because I love foiling, and not everybody has a hot foiling machine at home. Really, really nice. Now, this is actually on the Matte-tastic card. What does that mean? Well, Matte-tastic, Hunky Dory Matte-tastic, is the perfect card medium for colouring, inking, stamping, all the usual things that you would be able to do with their Matte-tastic, you can do with the Topper collection. That's really, really good to know. There we go, $8.99. There we go. There's also, as well, the cardstock. So let's have a quick look through. This obviously complements the collection that we've just shown you as well, both by colour and design. Really, really nice indeed. There's lots and lots of things that you can do on here. Again, this is the Matastic. So again, you can stamp on this, you can ink it, all the different things you'd like to be able to do. Forever Florals again. And they're foiled as well. There we go, and you can see that there. There we go. Nice indeed. I used one of these sets the other day in the pad, the one that comes with the card and the toppers and the inserts. So we've essentially got the same thing here, but they're separate today. So you can get them the bits that you want, because sometimes people go, do you know what, I've got enough of the insert sheets. I've got enough maybe of the toppers. What I'm after is just the card. You can get that. In fact, you can just cherry pick. You can cherry pick what you need. At the price that we're bringing these out at, it enables you just to get the individual elements as they suit you best. Lavender, of course, very relevant, because we are starting to come into spring in another few days. Well, no, it'll be another 6 weeks. We'll start to head into spring, so it's good to get ahead. And lavender, always popular. There we go. Brilliant. So the price on these, again, is $8.99. $8.99. So you're getting the Lavender Luxury Topper Collection with the 2 bonus topper sheets and the card at $8.99. So you're getting both of those, the toppers and the card, for $8.99. Huh? Bargain City this morning. We love it, $8.99. But that's not all we have. No, that's not all we have. Let me pop those to one side. We've also got the inserts. Let me just grab those. There we go. I'm just having a little quick sort out here. There we go. So we've got the inserts as well. There we go. Good stuff. We've got everything that we need there. Let's have a little look and see what we've got. So again, complementing collection here. In fact, I'm just going to lift out. I've got the inserts and I've got the card. I've got the papers there. Okay, so we've got the complementing collection, the inserts. Price on the screen at the moment is $9.99. Don't forget, at HobbyMaker, our price pledge is that you'll always pay the lowest price. You'll always pay the lowest possible price. Down to $4.99. There you go, $4.99. We're doing all right so far because we've had $8.99 for the toppers and the card collection, $4.99 for the inserts. And as we said earlier, this is a great way for you to cherry pick what you want from each collection and add it to your crafty stash. There we go. Very, very nice. These never go out of fashion either. We've got the pastel colours there. It's a kind of a classic collection. Fantastic. There we go. So that is, that's the inserts, but also, which you just put to one side as well, you're getting as well the double-sided papers as well. Look at that. So, of course, this collection, each of these elements complements each other element in the collection. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. What I like as well is you have, with these hunky-dory collections, you have sort of a more prominent design on one side and more of a background design on the other side. There we go. There we go. Don't forget you're getting both these, the double-sided papers with the inserts as well. There we go. I can't help laughing at that. I can hear the gallery in my in my earpiece, and we were talking about they were talking about the colours, and one of them was kind of a grape colour, and one of them said, "Oh, could crush a grape." Do you remember that? Who was that used to say that? Oh, could crush a grape. I can't remember. It was when you were a baby, was it? It was when Ollie was a baby, apparently. Oh, was it Bobby Ball? Was it Bobby Ball? Stu Francis. Stu Francis. Alex knows his stuff, doesn't he? Stuart Francis. I'm surprised you know who he is. No, he doesn't. We know, though, don't we? You know at home, and I know. Stuart Francis, do you remember? Oh, I could crush a grape. I remember that. Very good. Very good indeed. Don't forget, get that in your... Oh, we've got all the catchphrases coming out now. Don't forget, get those in your baskets. If you've got something in your basket, don't forget to check out. Because one of the ways that we're able to bring you such great prices on the HobbyMaker Rewind show is we're handpicking for you some of the most popular items and some of your favourite items and some of our best-selling items from the previous day or two. So we're bringing it back to you in case you missed it, but usually as well, because they've been popular, because they've been your favourites as well, and because they've been best-selling items, that means we don't necessarily have much left. So if you see what you like and you get it in your basket, make sure you get your basket checked out. Very, very important indeed. What should we have a look at next? So we're going to have a look at the little book, which is at the front. So I'm just going to have to lean over and grab that. There we go. Oh, it's very musical this morning. Okay, so we've got, of course, the hunky-dory little book. Now, this is the Forever Florals Lavender little book. These become almost like a collector's item. You often get people that take advantage and grab two of these because they'll get one to use and one to keep. So that's a nice little bonus. $11.99 is the price on the screen, but just ignore that for the moment. $11.99 is the price on the screen. And this, again, goes with the rest of the collection, the Forever Florals Lavender collection. We've already got people taking advantage of these. These are already going into people's baskets. Let's have a little look and see what we've got inside. And again, you know, a timeless, classic sort of design that you're getting in here. So it's 144 pages in here. These are essentially sort of A6 in size. If you've got card blanks, and you've got A6 card blanks, obviously, these will automatically fit, which is good. Really nice. And what you might want to do here is you want to use the pages as they are. You might want to fussy cut those pages. You might decide you're going to create some additional stamping elements around these as well. As you can see, you get multiples of each. Let's see how many of each design we get. I'll have a little count. Aren't they nice? So again, coming into the new year, we're thinking about spring. We're going to be looking forward to summer in the gardens. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a different one. Should I count that again? 1. Count with me. Count with me. 2, 3. Is that copywritten? We better be careful then, using Sesame Seeds count. 5. Hey! Only I would have to count 6 twice to get it right. There we go. So you're getting 36 designs, 6 of each, as Carol Vorderman has just told me with a calculator. There we go. So you're getting 6 of each design, 36 designs. There we go. This is a bit like the background of Scooby-Doo. You know, when you're watching Scooby-Doo and they're running, and the background keeps changing, but it's the same. That's, I keep flicking the page and they keep coming up the same. There we go. Brilliant. 8p a sheet if they're $11.99. But we like to bring you deals here in the morning, don't we? We like to bring you deals on Wake Up with HobbyMaker and particularly on HobbyMaker Rewind. I mean, 8p a sheet is a good price, but is it good enough? It's not good enough for our Alex. £5.99 is the price of the little book. £5.99, just over 4p a sheet. Just over 4p a sheet. So not only are these, I mean, but these are collectibles, as we've already said. They're great for fussy cutting. They're great for putting straight on the front of sort of A6 card blanks or something similar to that. Or if you've got square card blanks, you just want to trim up the sides, you can do that. But these are great for putting in the craft bag, great for taking with you, keeping in the car, keeping in the caravan, keeping on the boat. Maybe going on the plane and you want to do a bit of crafting, got a long haul flight. Maybe you're going off to, I don't know, Cornwall and renting a cottage. And you don't want to take all of your crafting paraphernalia with you. You could be taking these with you. And the great thing about these is if you've got a multiple collection of the Hunky Dory Little Books, you could be taking loads of these with you. Really nice. Really nice. Lovely. My mum would like these. She's a big gardener, my mum. She's a big gardener, my mum. And she would absolutely love these. She'd love a card from that. And maybe I should take advantage of the price. In fact, I might get two. I might get two. Am I going the right way? Oh, there we go. There we go. I do love the artwork on these. I always love Hunky Dory's artwork. They've got very, very talented artists over there. Indeed. I could just keep flicking through these. There we go. So don't forget, if you want to get your hands on these, to make sure that you get them checked out, because on HobbyMaker Rewind, one of the ways we bring you is very, very good prices, is because we don't usually have great amount of stock left. They've been the most popular selling items. They've been very, very popular with our viewers, and that's often why we pick them out. So you can take advantage of those. Lots of people got those in their baskets now. Lots of people got them in the baskets. Good morning if you've just joined us. Good morning. Don't forget, you can drop us a message here. You can email us, studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. Don't forget, if you've created something beautiful, don't forget to pop it as an attachment on your email and it'll automatically go into our draw. And you could potentially win £100 HobbyMaker credit. And that would go a long way on this morning's show, wouldn't it? But it's not the only way you can contact us. You can also pop over to the website, which is hobbymaker.co.uk. And when you go to the website, you can click on Watch Live, and just to the right-hand side, you'll see the little box that appears there, and that's our direct messaging. If you put your message in there and click Send Message, it pings straight here to the studio at HobbyMaker HQ. It also means, of course, oh, we've already got a message in. There we go. Ben, you're the coolest. Oh, thanks. It was that's from Liam in Worcestershire. Oh, thanks, Liam. Thanks, Liam. What was I saying? You've thrown me now. I'm not used to compliments. What was I saying? I can't remember. It obviously wasn't that important. Otherwise I'd remember. What was I going to say? That's going to drive me bonkers now. That's going to drive me bonkers. What we're going to have a look at now? We're going to have a look at the Scoreboard bundle. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. We've got the Scoreboard bundle, which is on the show. And the reason I'm looking forward to these is these are always popular. Always, always popular. I love the Scoreboard. Can I grab these? I'm going to grab them and bring them over. Let's have a quick talk around. So if you're new to crafting, or maybe, if you're a crafter and you just want to get your hands on another one of these as a replacement or an additional, you're going to know all this already. But if you're new to crafting, you may not know about these. The Hunky Dory Scoreboard, great for 12 by 12 papers for a start. On one side, you've got the ruler heading down both the top and the side in inches, and if I spin it round on the other side, that's in centimetres. So whether you work in new money or old money, as I call it, I work in old money, whether you work in new money or old money, they are covered. So you've got inches on one side and centimetres on the other side. You haven't just got inches and centimetres though. It's worth noting, if I spin this round, there we go. So we've got the centimetres, and they are broken up to ½ centimetre increments. So that's worth noting. If I spin round to the inches side, you have ½ inches, but you also have 1/4 inches as well. So you've got all the different sort of elements from that point of view. You also get your scoring tool at the top here, which just clips in, so you're never going to lose that, if I can get it out. There you go. You're never going to lose that because you've got your scoring tool. It goes with you wherever you go, and it's going to be protected there because you do want to put it away because you don't want to notch or damage the end of your scoring tool there because you could end up ripping the paper and so on. So it's good to have somewhere safe to keep it, and where better than put it in the scoreboard. So that's one of the things I liked. Many of you will know, I'm not a crafter. I've been involved in craft television and presenting craft shows for many years, and I absolutely love it. I love watching the guests, I love watching the creations, I love seeing the products. But I've never really done much crafting. And I've recently started my crafting journey, many of you will be pleased to know. Did a bit of die cutting, did a bit of stamping, and I've been using one of these. I have, so I can speak from personal experience and tell you they're dead easy. They're dead easy. And then as you lay your card on here, of course, you just decide where you're going to score it, 4 inches. You get your crafting, your scoring tool, and just run it straight down. And it's really easy, especially when you're using it, of course, with the adorable Scoreboard. But that's not all you get. That's not all you get. Because you get the crafting, you get the Scoreboard. You also get the self-healing mat. Now, I know as well that this is a lot of crafters and demonstrators' favourites, the self-healing mat, and I'll explain to you why. Let me just take that out of the package. Can I take that out of the packaging? Please do. Too late now. I'm being a rebel. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Yeah, and if it gets damaged, it'll end up in my craft collection. But it heals itself. So again, just like actually the Scoreboard, you've got inches on one side and you've got centimetres on the other side. So centimetres on one side, this is the inches side. There we go. And it comes with these sort of predetermined markings for scoring, folding and so on. Different sizes here as well, as you can see. Really nice indeed. But it's a self-healing mat. What does that mean, Ben? That means, unlike your wooden countertop, when you run your craft knife over it, it heals, clues in the name, it heals the surface. And actually, you can barely see where you've scored it. Very, very popular, not only with paper crafters, but other crafters too, and even jewellery makers. Very popular indeed. Great for creating boxes, great for creating envelopes, and it fits actually within the Scoreboard. So you're putting it straight on here, which is ideal. So you've got a single platform. Brilliant. But that's not all. There can't be more. Yes, there can. Because there's also the adorable Scoreboard crafting handbook. Now, I've got to tell you, I've not looked at this yet. I've not looked at this. I'm intrigued. Should we have a look through? Let's have a look through. We've got inspiration, tips, crafty tips, techniques. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So the adorable Scoreboard crafting handbook. Now this is normally sold separately, but we're putting it in the bundle with the self-healing craft mat and with the Scoreboard. I've got to tell you that there's limited stock on these. There's limited stock. We are on single numbers. We're in single numbers. Let's have a little look. I'll do it on the overhead camera so you can see it. Let me just move that. There we go. Yeah, because just above me you can't see it, but there it is. There's the overhead. There we go. And it also means I can look at it the right way up, which is a real bonus. So let's have a little look. So contents part 1. So we've got the introduction, then we've got fancy fold cards. Don't forget everything that's in here you'll be able to use your adorable Scoreboard board for making boxes and then more advanced projects. Really nice. A lot of the work involved in creating these sorts of things, like the boxes, is simply knowing how to score and cut. And if you can do that, there's no end to things that you can create. What I love about the boxes as well, whether they're simple boxes or fancy boxes, is I think people think, oh, well, I'll make the boxes and I'm going to put a gift in it for myself. But if you run some sort of craft stall, if you have an online craft shop, something like that, how nice to be able to create the gift boxes and offer that as an optional extra for gift packaging for anybody that's purchasing from your shop. It teaches you how to create card blanks. There's a gatefold card there as well, joyfold card, double Z fold card. So if you're new to crafting, or if you're not new to crafting, but you're not used to creating sort of fancy cards, or you know how to create fancy cards, but you're not used to creating boxes. Sometimes you just want a quick guide. We've got easel cards, an acetate easel card, look. You know exactly what you're doing. It's really clearly defined. We know how to score this down. Oh look, the diamond foil, it's like a what do you call it, pinwheel type on the front. Very nice. Brilliant. Now, I'm just flicking through this at the moment, but some of you sitting, there's people already checking out where the numbers are dropping because people know that here on HobbyMaker they'll pay the lowest price. So people are already checking out on these, but we haven't told you the price yet. Let's tell you what the price is. Let's see what the price is. $24.99. And for $24.99, you're getting the scoreboard. You're getting the self-healing mat. You're getting the book to go with it, with the inspiration, the instructions, always handy straight off the shelf. Oh, I can't remember how to create the Crafty Bits box. I can't remember. Straight off the shelf, really clear instructions. And then you've got as well special projects using the scoreboard as well. So there we go. There we go. You're getting that. You're getting that with the self-healing mat, which is usually separate, if I can get it. And you're getting as well the adorable scoreboard, all together. There we go. All together for $24.99. It's worth noting it's usually double that if you buy these separately. Normally just under 50 quid. If you buy them separately, $49.97 if you get them separately. But not today. This is the HobbyMaker Rewind show. This is some of the best bundles deals, some of the favourite hand-picked deals over the last couple of days. $24.99, really popular. It's no one, the numbers are dropping, people are checking out. Again, we've only got single numbers left. We've only got single numbers left. So if you want to take advantage of that, get stuck in, is my advice. Let's see if I can stand that up without it falling over. Hey, he's done that before. Okay, what are we going to have a look at next? We're going to, there we go. That's convenient. We like that. Now, again, it's a pad of watercolour card, but it's premium watercolour card. It is Prism from Hunky Dory. You need 300 GSM in here. Again, this is one of the best-selling items and the most popular items of the last couple of days. People have absolutely loved the Prism World of Colour watercolour card. Absolutely loved it. And that's why we thought we'd bring it back to show you. Because, you know, people working different hours, or, you know, you're out, you're perhaps going to get a chance to catch the beginning of the show before you head off, do the school run, not at the moment, but, you know, off to work or whatever. You don't always get to see the afternoon shows, and you have to wait for catch-up. This way, we bring them to you. It's the best of the bunch, isn't it? $10.99 is the start price on there. It's A4. It contains 30 sheets, the pad. 30 sheets. Let's have a quick flick so you can see what you're getting. There we go. But it's worth noting that it's a really nice thickness. Really nice thickness. All sorts of fantastic techniques you can use on this. Use your watercolour pens. You can use your spray techniques on here as well. All sorts of things. You need, if you're going to be doing those techniques, to have good quality watercolour card. Otherwise you just don't get the benefit. Even I know that. Even I know that. So it's great to be able to get your hands on the real McCoy at such a good price. $10.99 is the price on the screen at the moment. But we can do better than that. What can you do for us, producer Alex? $8.99. There we go. $8.99 is your price for this morning's show. $8.99. There we go. Now, there's not many of us that like cleaning. Do you like cleaning at home? Not a big fan of cleaning. Do you know what I hate about cleaning the most? It's when you make a little spillage of something like your glitter, and then you use your regular vacuum or your little handheld to clean it up. And then every time you then use it to give the stairs a bit of a hoover, or your sofa a bit of a hoover, or whatever, the glitter comes out. Now, glitter's lovely, but it's got to be in the right place. However, we have a solution for you. And it is here. It's the We Are Memory Keepers little vacuum. I very nearly said a popular brand name of vacuum then as well. But this is the We Are Memory Keepers little vacuum. There we go. And this is really, really nice. Now, you might be sitting at home thinking, well, you know, I've got a little handheld hoover. I don't need to worry about that too much. Number of issues. A, is it charged? B, you don't want to get glitter all over everything else that you're hoovering. C, bulky. You know, D, got to go and get it from out of the cupboard, wherever it is. You know, you don't need to worry about that with this. I'll show you. Inside here, and I haven't 100% figured out how to get that open. There we go. Inside here is the little charging cable. So it charges up, it'll charge up off your laptop, it'll charge up from one of those little plug sockets that you plug your USBs into, off your wall plugs, your wall USBs as well. So it comes with a little charger, and that's stored neatly in the top here. So you've always got your charger to hand. There we go. I'm making a bit of a pig zero putting that back. But you get the idea. There we go. So that's the first thing. Underneath, to empty it, which I'm going to demonstrate in a minute, it's just a little twist technique. But you've got these little brushes on the bottom. And I'm thinking, you know, this is not only useful, of course, this is not only useful for clearing up mess, because we want to clear up the mess that we make. Well, we don't want to clear it up, but nobody else is going to do it for us. But what it's useful for is recovering any spare glitter and so on that you've been using, and you can reuse it, that you've used on your desk. It might be one colour, it might be a mix of colours. Maybe you have a little pot that you can put your mix of glitter colour in there, create rainbow glitter. So you've been using those, you want to replace it, you don't want to waste it, you don't want to, you know, mess about sliding it with your hand because it goes all over your hand and everything else. Should we do a little demo? In order to do a bit of demo, I've got to make a mess though. So to use it, and the start price now is $24.99. We've got this coming on the show, which we'll talk about in a little while, but I'm just going to have to open up the Diamond Sparkles. I'm going to keep your peepers peeled on this for the price when we do it in a little while. Oh, I've made a mess even with the glitter, with the little pots. Oh my God, it's going everywhere. All word. Right, so let's open one of the glitter pots. We're going to sprinkle this. What am I doing? What am I doing? I've made a real mess. Oh no, my missus is on her way home. She's going to go spare. If only I had something that I could clear up the glitter with. There we go. Of course I have. Press the button once. And you just spin it round and it gets a little bit, and there you go. Look at that. As if by magic. There we go. There we go. So not only have I cleared up the mess, which is a bit of a bonus, what I've also done, let me grab something to pop it on. What I've also done is recovered the excess glitter, because I was a bit foolhardy there and dropped it by accident. There we go. There we go. Look at that. And now I can reuse. Now I can reuse my glitter. You see? So just fold that up and pour it back into the pot, which I'll do off camera because I'll probably make a mess. But you get the idea. And inside it's got the little rubber, don't know what you'd call that. The little rubber collection blades, let's call them. There we go. So it's quite safe, and again, it's just rechargeable. I can feel in there the air going. It's got the little brush. Jobs are good. So not only is it good for clearing up the mess so you don't get in trouble when my wife's on her way home. You made a right mess in there. What have you been doing? but also I can reuse that glitter again. So there we go. So £24.99 is the price on the screen at the moment. Again, we're bringing you some of the most fantastic deals that you'll have seen. We're knocking a tenner off it. He's knocked a tenner off it. He's pressed the wrong button. He's pressed the wrong button. Alex, you've pressed the wrong button. You've knocked a tenner off it. The problem is that once we've made our HobbyMaker pledge and put the price on the screen, we have to honour that price. So £14.99 is the price. £14.99 is the price of the little vacuum, the mini vacuum there. That'd make a good gift as well. Maybe you're going off to your craft workshop. Maybe you're going off to a craft workshop. It's a good little thing to take with you. Make a bit of a mess. You think, oh, I better tidy that up. Nice and easy. Again, you can reuse your glitter that you've collected. And again, it's a handy little tool. Been very, very popular, £14.99. I love the fact it's rechargeable. You don't have to keep changing the batteries in it. That's what I like. And even better, you don't lose the lead, because the lead, of course, is tucked away inside. £14.99. The other thing you could do, of course, when you've collected your glitter, is do what our next guest has done, which is sprinkle it all over your top, which we're going to see in a little while. There we go. So there we go, the little mini Hoover, little vacuum. That's a brand name. You know what I mean. Now, you saw me grab the Diamond Sparkles glitter collection because we pinched one to try it out with, didn't we? There we go. There it is. So in here, again, hunky-dory. It's a glitter assortment in here. You're getting in there the 12 little pots of glitter. What I like about these pots as well, if I recall, is these are little glass pots. Let me just double check. Now I've said that. Positive they are. They feel like they're glass. So, chucking it everywhere. They feel like they're glass. Little glass pots. So you're getting a good quality little glitter pot there. So this can be reused for a range of other purposes. So once you've done with the glitter, you can refill them, you can use them for other purposes. I even love the little embossing on the lid there of the little hunky-dory logo. Really, really nice indeed. Really nice indeed. So it's called the Glitter Sparkles for obvious reasons, and you can see the sparkle that you're getting. This particular collection that we've got here is, let's have a little look at the colours, shall we? And when they're next to each other, you can see they are variation of colours. What colours have we got? They might not be in the right order because I've put them all back in after I took the other one out. So they might not be in the right order, but you get the idea. So the colours we've got are Periwinkle, Lavender. Lavender go with our lovely lavender collection. Violet, Fuchsia, Lilac, Magenta, Plum, Candy, Pink, Blush, and Rose. So they are the 12 colours that you are getting in your little glitter assortment collection there of Diamond Sparkles. If you've got the Lavender collection, either the toppers on there, you have the inserts, whatever it was, these would go really, really nicely with the Lavender collection, wouldn't they? Really, really nicely indeed. And if you spill it, don't worry, because you use the little vacuum it up. Vacuum it up. There we go. Don't forget to take full advantage of that. And don't forget it's 1 P&P no matter how many items you order. I really like these. Really nice indeed. You can never have too much glitter in your life, can you? You can never have too much glitter in life. Let me pop that one back so I know where we are. Okay. So, let's pop those back. Moving on, because we've got loads to get through still, and we're rapidly running out of time. We're going to go and have a look at the dies next. Now, there's a lot of dies in the bundle. It's worth noting it's not just dies. These are combos. These are combos by Hunky Dory. If you're not familiar with combos, combo is a stamp and a die set that complement each other absolutely brilliantly. So you've got a little sentiment there. You've got all the different words in there as well that you can utilise. So let's have a little look and see what we're getting. It's worth noting that the price on your screen at the moment is not the final price, and that the price on the screen is for not not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 6. 6. 6. £69.93 is not the price. I mean, that works out to what? Just under £12 each or something like that if you were to buy them individually, bringing it to £69.93. But not this morning, because it's the Wake Up with HobbyMaker show. Let's have a little look and see what we are getting in our kits. So we're getting the die at the top, which is the main word, and then at the bottom there, you are getting the actual stamps as well. So what have we got on here? So the main word is love, that's the die cut, and then the stamping words all work around. So we love you, you could have, love you to pieces, sent with love, love and happiness, love on your wedding day, or engagement you've got there. Love is in the air. Don't forget, Valentine's coming up. Valentine's. So if you make and sell, you need to be getting that stock going. Love at first sight. Love always. Love and hugs. Special day and love from. There you go. There we go. Talking of special, let's see what special price we can do. Let's see what special price we can do. There we go. £29.99. That's under half price. That's under half price. Because they were just under £70 for all of them. Under half price, £29.99. And don't forget, that's £4.99 actually, a die set. And don't forget, these are combos. You're getting the die and you are getting the stamps to accompany those. So £29.99 is getting you 6 combos. Combos. That's awesome. That works out to be what, £4? Did we say £4.99 each? Brilliant. Brilliant. Let's have a look and see what else we've got. So we've got happy. Let's have a very quick flick through because I'm conscious of the time. What else we've got? Birthday, anniversary, hello, new home, job, retirement for you, and bright, wishes, baby, you make me happy. Oh. That's nice, isn't it? To the happy, because it'd be happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy and beautiful, happy couple as well. So happy. There you go. What else have we got? We've also got congratulations. I was going to sing then, but we have to pay royalties, so I won't do that. So we've got congratulations. What are we getting in there? So proud of you on your special day. You did it. You passed. Amazing news. It's a boy. It's a girl. Let's celebrate. Twins and best wishes. There we go. So you're getting the congratulations in there. What else we're also getting in there is wishes. Don't forget the main word is the die. And the accompanying words are on the stamps. And then just on the front there, you can see, give you an example, here we go, of how you could put that together. So what are we getting inside this one? Let's have a look. Wishes, so we've got best, sending, sending your way, birthday, sweet, make a wish, you could do, I suppose, couldn't you? On your special day, from me to you, get well, of love and happiness, big. So all these words, all the stamping words accompany the die cut word. There we go. Use them however you want to use them. What have we got next? Thanks. You're welcome. Let's have a look. So thanks so much. Thanks, you're the best. Heartfelt thanks. Sending thanks. And then we've got your kindness for everything, just to say. You lot. Does that say? Thanks, you lot. That's good. There we go. So you're getting thanks in there. And then finally, hugs. That's a nice one, isn't it? You don't often get hugs, do you, on these? Hugs and kisses. Hugs for you. Paper and best... what does that say? Paper. Does that say paper? How would I use paper and hugs? I don't know. Does it say paper? It does. Paper hugs? I don't know. Could be. I don't know on that one. Hugs and best wishes. Birthday hugs. Hugs just because. Well done. Heartfelt hugs. Hugs to you both. Festive hugs. Warm hugs. Special hugs. Sending hugs. Thinking of you. There we go. Brilliant. Don't forget, $29.99 is going to get you all 6 of those. All 6. So, just to recap, you're getting hugs, you're getting thanks, you're getting wishes, you're getting congratulations, you're getting happy, you're getting love. Oh, and you're getting those as the main words as the die cuts, and then you're getting the accompanying stamps to go with those for the accompanying words. There we go. There we go. Brilliant. Right, let's have a little look next at the stencils. Here we go. Now, this is nice because you get not only the stencils in this little collection, but you get the paints to go with the stencils as well. So the Sweet Dixie stencil, 6x6, 6x6. Stencils, these stencils are great for mixed media. So you might want to use them with paints, you might want to use them with pens, you might want to use them with ink pads, you might want to use them for chalking. That's very, very big in the US, chalking, using the chalk paints and so on. So you might want to use them for those. Debbie Moore was on the show the other day and she was embossing with stencils as well. Embossing with stencils. So there's all sorts of things you can do. All sorts of things you can do. Let's have a little look and see what the stencils are. There we go. Don't forget, a lot of these items are limited stock because we're bringing you the best of. So we've got the alphabet uppercase. You've got the block mosaic, could easily be an animal print. It could be, it could be scales. If you want to send a card to somebody that's got a crocodile on it or something like that. Could be honeycomb, maybe, as well. So if you've got some bead eyes or something along those lines, you could use it for those. Then on here, we've got the skeleton leaves. So again, going with that sort of jungle theme, garden theme, you could use it for. And then you've also got on here as well the blooming, the blowing bubble stencil, because you've got the range of different bubble sizes in there. Really nice indeed. And then you've got this kind of stitched effect as well. So good for borders, making it look like sort of a stitched effect. I like that. And then, there we go. Again, you've got sort of the repeating bubble pattern at the top there. And again, sort of that honeycomb pattern as well. There we go, the blowing bubbles die. So on blowing bubbles die, we've got the, which one was that? The skeleton leaves die, you're getting the block mosaic as well, and you are getting as well the alphabet uppercase as well. Now, in addition to those, in addition to the stencils, you are also getting the paints. Now, these are mixed media stencils, don't forget. So again, you might want to use them with your inks, your pens. You might want to perhaps emboss with them, all sorts of things. But if you're going to use your paints, these actually come with the metallic paints, metallic acrylic paints. So again, you know, you might want to use these stencils on your paper crafting, but you might want to use it on upcycling furniture. You might want to use it with fabric paints, maybe, as well, on that tote bag or whatever it is. There's all sorts of different things you could use it for. You might want to use it on your MDF projects, all sorts of things you can use it for. But they come with these fantastic metallic paints. And one of the things I love about these, I love opening the tops of these, because metallic paint, if you can see it, I don't know if you can see it, I'll try not to do it so I can pour it out. If you can tell in there, you probably can't tell in that one. But really, let me pick another one that you might be able to see a bit better. Let's see the gold. See if you can see. Now, there's a rumour going round that Spandau Ballet like this one. There we go. I don't know if you can see it. I'll give it a little shake up, actually, as well. Hang on a second. Let's try again. I'm going to get this right if it kills me. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. There we go. I love the There you go. It's better in the lid. Look, when you sit in the lid, that's better. Now shake it up. There you go. I really, really love the metallic paints. I love them. I love them when they're wet and I love them when they're dry. And I love them when I get them all over me, look. Well done, Ben. I've got it on him. There we go. So you're getting in there the 5 different metallic paints. Let's run through the colours that you are getting of the 5 metallic paints. So you're getting teal, you're getting the ice blue, shimmering silver, emperor's gold, and festive red. Well, it doesn't need to be festive though. It doesn't need to be festive red. But it's called festive red. It's called festive red. But it doesn't need to be. There we go. Fantastic. So you're getting the 5 different paints on there along with the 4 different stencils. £31.60 is your price on the screen. But, you know, Kirsten's got faith in us. Karen's got faith in us already. They've checked out already. And they're about to get a little treat because you're not going to be paying £31.60. You're going to be paying £24.99. £24.99. That's a right result. That's a right result. You see, if you're a regular to HobbyMaker, you will know that we regularly drop the price on practically everything on the show at some point from what it's normally on the website at. If we are featuring it on a show, we usually do you a really, really good price. And particularly on the wake-up shows in the morning. It's all about bargains and deals in the morning, bringing you the best of the last couple of days. So you're getting in there the 4 stencils plus the 5 metallic paints as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. Have we got time to go to one more item? We're running out of time. What did we think? We're running out of time. Might be a bit short of time. Let me just very quickly remind you at home of some of the things we've talked about. So we've talked about the Hunky Dory die collection, which comes with the, you've got the dies, the pop-out dies there. You come as well with the, you've got the cards, the papers. We've got a couple of different bundles there. And as well, the mini book as well. Lots of people taking advantage of the little book as well. They're all the Forever Florals collections, whether you're getting the dies, the inserts, whether you're getting the cardstock, whether you're getting the parchment in there as well, and the mini book. They're all the Lavender Florals collection. £5.99 for the mini book. It's already proven really, really popular indeed. We also talked briefly as well about the Prism card. Okay, the Prism pad. If you're doing any watercolouring techniques at all, you need really, really good quality watercolour card. That's on the show as well. Don't forget, you can always go down to below where it says watch now, where you see us on the screen, and everything that we've got on the show is on there. It's all on there. There we go. Fantastic. £8.99 there for your watercolour pad. £8.99 for the watercolour pad. We talked about the little mini vacuum as well, the little mini vacuum for vacuuming up and keeping your other half happy, so that when they get home, you're all nice and tidy. But more importantly, you're saving all that glitter or whatever it is you vacuum up so you can use it again. You might want to use it on little sequins or whatever you're using it on. £14.99 is the price. We talked about the die collection, which is the combo, the dies and the stamps as well. £29.99, you're getting all 5 of those. Don't forget, you're getting the main word is the cut-out die. The accompanying words are stamps to go with them. Oh, there's 6. I've only shown you 5, haven't I? Oh, no. There we go. I did show you. Oh, I did show you 6. I did show you 6. I had it covered over. £29.99. Well spotted. Well spotted, Director Ollie. We talked as well about the little glitter collection as well. There it is, the little glitter pot collection. There we go. Diamond sparkles. In there, you're getting 12 glitter pots. £14.99. I love as well the fact that these come in the little glass pots that are reusable. We talked about those. But my favourite thing of the hour, and then we've got to go, was the Hunky Dory Scoreboard bundle, which is giving you the Hunky Dory Scoreboard, great for 12 by 12, comes with the tool, inches on one side, centimetres on the other side. It comes with the self-healing mat as well, the self-healing mat, which doesn't ordinarily come with it, and it fits snugly there onto the front. Again, on there, scoring cards, scoring envelopes, everything that you need is on there. And it comes as well with the little adorable scoreable crafting handbook. And if that's not enough, it's half price. That's right, it's half price. Normally, just short of £50 for the collection. Not today, $24.99. Don't forget, everything that we've got on the show today, it has been handpicked favourites from the past 24, 48 hours. Don't miss out on those. We've got some great prices on those, but a lot of the items are limited stock. So if you've got it in your basket, please make sure that you check out. If you've enjoyed the first hour, brilliant. You're going to enjoy the second hour even more because we've got Debby Robinson, everybody's favourite, from Crafter's Companion, coming up with the HobbyMaker Highlight after 7.
If you want to search our website for your favourite brands, simply go to hobbymaker.co.uk, click on Brands, and you'll find all your favourite items all in one place. Shopping made simple with HobbyMaker.
HobbyMaker are live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day on Sky Channel 670, Freesat Channel 807 and Freeview Channel 73. You can also watch on YouTube via some smart TVs, your computer and phone. If you've recently missed your favourite show on HobbyMaker, it's really easy to catch up on our website. Simply visit hobbymaker.co.uk and click TV Guide. Here you'll be able to choose any show broadcast in the last 7 days, which you can watch, pause and rewind at your convenience. And to make shopping even easier, any items featured in the show will appear underneath. With HobbyMaker's catch-up, there's never a reason to miss out, no matter what time of day.
My name is Anne-Marie and I am the Creative Manager at Hunky Dory Crafts. Hunky Dory are the UK's premier papercraft manufacturer and we design and manufacture all of our papercraft goodies back at home in Preston. We do lots of papercraft products as well as moonstone dyes. We have our Prism range of colouring mediums like watercolour pencils, alcohol markers, waterbrush pens, and we also have our very own range of stamps called For the Love of Stamps. We're really looking forward to bringing you all of our brand new product launches as well as our inspirational demonstrations, which we just know the audience love.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk. Hi everybody, have you heard? We're having the HobbyMaker Awards for the end of the year. Looking back over the last 10 months, you can vote for your favourite moment, your favourite product, your favourite demonstration. Just go to our Facebook page, just search for HobbyMaker on Facebook, have your say, have your vote, and tune in for the results on New Year's Eve.
Here at HobbyMaker, we want your shopping experience to be as simple as possible. That's why you can buy as many items as you like all day and only pay one postage and packaging fee. It doesn't matter what weight, size or quantity of your order or how many times you check out that day, you still will only be charged one P&P. Shopping made simple with HobbyMaker.
Here at HobbyMaker, we love seeing what you've been making, and it's our job to keep you inspired. So how does a £100 credit to your HobbyMaker account sound? Every month, we're going to be giving away a £100 credit to one lucky HobbyMaker's account. And all you have to do to enter is simply send a photo of your craft you makes to studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. We will be picking one winner each month at random and will announce the lucky winner on air in the 5 p.m. show on the last Saturday of every month. So what are you waiting for? Get crafting, get motivated and get inspired with HobbyMaker.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, you heard me talking about using the little vacuum earlier with the glitter. And I was saying, you know, you can collect all of this. But if you collect your glitter, you can either put it back in the pot, or you can do what the delectable Debbie's done, look, and decorate your top with it.
I wish I could take credit, but I can't, unfortunately. But yeah, you could do things like that. There's plenty of fabric glues out there with your little diamantes. So, how are you, Ben? Good morning, everybody. It's lovely to be back after Christmas.
Oh, the better for seeing you.
Oh, bless you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
brilliant.
you.
Brilliant Christmas.
Yes,
brilliant.
we're back. We're refreshed. We're ready to go. Absolutely.
Yes,
and I'm
we
looking
are.
forward to it because I'm here well, whether you like it or not, I'm here all day.
Yeah. You better get used to it. Get the kettle on, get your feet up, get your crafty brew in front of you and relax, because Debbie's going to be bringing us some fantastic deals over the next hour, and none even better, of course, that we've also got the HobbyMaker Highlight at 7 o'clock. But just like the first hour, you know, I'm just going to remind you, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. Debbie, we like to hear from our viewers, don't we?
I love hearing from people all the time. And I know there's a fair few watching because I did a little post last night and I saw a few comments. There's going to be some people watching. So, yeah, let us know if you are watching and what you're getting up to on this fine day.
Say hello.
It is nice. I say feels nice. It feels kind of mild outside today.
It does.
For a morning, it's very mild. So I feel like I'm being lulled into a false sense of security because you're just expecting the bad weather to come, but I think it's really lovely outside.
I think we might have gotten away with it. We might have gotten away with it. Although I don't know if there was a lot of snow in London last night. Did I see
Was
it?
there?
Did I see that? Did I see that?
I don't know.
Everybody's going, what? What? I thought I saw.
Well, there
know.
isn't any up here. It's nice and mild. A little bit
It
wet,
is.
but it's nice and mild. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Just doing some fact checking.
What checking?
Fact checking.
Fact checking.
Not fact
I thought you
checking.
said something else then. I'm like, whoop.
I said fact checking.
Being Christmas.
We've got all step on the scales in a minute. So we've got some brilliant items coming up, of course,
There is.
for your HobbyMaker Highlight show.
Yes.
All from Crafter's Companion. And I suppose a little bit like the HobbyMaker Rewind show at 6 o'clock, we've brought back some really popular
Yes.
products, haven't we?
Yep, absolutely. And we launched what we're going to be focusing on in this show, some beautiful dies. Now, we've not invented the wheel with these, you know, they're nothing, no huge, great big die sets or anything like this, but a very useful set of decorative swash dies, which just look incredible. If you love just keeping your cards nice and simple. These are beautiful cards, but they're really nice and simple with the use of these beautiful dies.
Yes.
So we've got a new configured bundle for you.
Yes.
We've gone for price pockets for just a couple of each, or going for the whole bundle.
Yes.
But you're going to be surprised when you see the price anyway, regardless whether you're going for the 2 or the 4. But they are gorgeous. Do you want to have a little peek at them?
I'd love to have a little peek. Show us through.
Let's just get straight in there. Little small boards, because these, like I said, these aren't massive dies,
No.
but they're simplistic, beautiful dies that are going to create lots of things, whether it be a simple cutout that you are going to pop onto your card with an inky background, or whether you're going to use it for your boxes and things like that. And I'll show you some samples in a second. But this one is your harmonious hearts. You can see why, can't you?
Yes.
Linked together. Purposely why I've brought this in first is, I know we're heading towards the new year, but there is a certain event in the new year, only a few weeks in, that this one is going to be absolutely perfect for. So all your Valentine's Day cards that are coming up, whether it be an anniversary, anything to do with love, those 2 beautiful hearts are just fabulous. And you can see that lovely swash design with it going straight across there and then them interlinked. It just looks absolutely beautiful. So that's your harmonious, I'll say it again, harmonious. Oh, wait a minute. I knew it was going to be a problem. Why didn't they just call them harmony hearts? It would have been so much
Get your
easier.
teeth in. There we go.
I tell you.
all right
I can't even say I've not had enough coffee because I've been flying myself with black coffee all morning. The next one is the sketched rose. This is beautiful. I love this design. Snippability-wise, you've got that gorgeous design that's got that swash and those lovely features. But snippability-wise, look at this. You could absolutely snip out that rose on its own and layer these up. You can do things like that one is a simple, as daft as that sounds, look how striking that looks, Ben. But that is an inky splash background with a die cut, 2 die cuts to create a shadow drop effect. Looks stunning. And just a sentiment or a stamp sentiment or a die cut sentiment looks absolutely incredible. Put them onto your card, do a little bit of colouring techniques with any of your colouring mediums. You had some of our sparkle pens on earlier, you could be using those. There's all sorts of different ways, and I'm going to try and show you as many as I can throughout the day in the two shows that I've got with these.
In fact, one of the things that strikes me as soon as I see those and seeing the samples is these dies really actually make the most of the background that you've created or make the most of the paper pads that you're using for your backgrounds.
Absolutely.
It allows that to shine through.
It really does.
Can you paper piece with these as well?
And you know, you must have read my mind then, because yes, absolutely, you can paper piece with these.
Brilliant.
So these are going to be ideal for that as well. You could put them onto acetate and you could colour behind the back of acetate to create a lovely coloured background, almost like a stained glass window effect with them. So they're absolutely gorgeous. One of my favourites.
Oh,
you've got to have a butterfly in a collection. And this is the Fluttering by Die. Again, absolutely beautiful, and again really lovely striking design where you can see those pieces that come out there, and then the beautiful bow. Look at that gorgeous sample you've got on screen. That, again, is just an inky background with some faux bleaching technique, which you might have seen us do before in the past.
Yes.
A sentiment, and look how striking it looks.
Absolutely. Simplicity.
Beautiful. Exactly. Exactly
beautiful.
that. And that's another thing that you can do there. Those lovely layered up, you could actually take those and layer them on top of each other. Again, do that shadow drop. But there's so many more ways that you can use these. They're going to be one of those useful die sets that I know you're going to absolutely adore. And then this one, I do adore because it's the bow. This beautiful bow looks again stunning. You've got that lovely design of the swash which goes across there and intertwined in there, but intertwined in the design as well. So again, really fabulous. And I'm going to show you some samples. I've shown you the actual dies, but again, when you want to keep things neat, nice and clean and simple, that's what you can create with these. Because you're able to create different techniques, you can stick them onto acetate, have it on a floating card. This one, I absolutely love this one, Ben. Let me just bring this in.
Oh,
excuse me. This one is absolutely stunning. Don't know if you can see the background there, but they've created a background white on white and then literally taken this to create that lovely paper piece effect. Just stunning. Excuse me, Ben, I've got a bit of a tickle.
That's all right. Just while you're doing that, I'll just remind everybody at home what you're getting in your collection there. So you're getting 4 different die sets, as Debbie's mentioned. This is what you're getting. So you're getting the hearts at the front there. Then you're getting the bow as well. You're also getting the flutterby as well. And you're getting the rose as well. And just like Debbie said, you know, keeping it simple, making the most of your card design, making the most of the backgrounds that you've created and your beautiful paper backgrounds, your different sentiments. It's a good job you're here, Alex. And making the most of those. And I love as well, you just had a sample there where you had, you'd used one of the dice and you'd cut that out, but it's been cut out on white as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can I see that again?
That one is it's one of my favourites.
Brilliant.
I love it because it's really striking. I don't
Subtle.
know if you can pick that up on the camera. I can't see it from that angle.
Yeah,
but,
it looks almost embossed down there.
Yes. Do you know, that's exactly what I was just going to say to you, Ben. You've got this nailed on, really. Yeah. It looks embossed. It gives you an embossed feature. White on white looks like it's being embossed onto white cardstock, but absolutely beautiful. But again, so many different things. This is just cut out and coloured in with some colouring mediums that match the paper. These are the kind of things that you can do, though. So this is what I'm going to be doing later on. Use it for a simple box design, but then incorporate it into the rest of your box. So look how gorgeous that looks going around the whole sides of the box. Now, if you love your scrapbook pages, now I'm writing to my scrapbook pages at the minute, and these are some of my friends. I call them my fizzy friends. You may recognise one certain young man on there from a different channel. One of my gorgeous friends, Mr. Nigel May. And there's Ian on there and Andrew as well. When we were at one of the Bucks Fizz ladies' back garden. It was a garden gig, and I love scrapbooking. And these can frame your scrapbook, your pictures. Because that's going all the way around. And I've used the friends, obviously, because they're my friends. I love them to bits. But the love hearts, again, taking it out of the card making and into things like your scrapbook pages as well. So there's some really lovely ways you can use these. Like I said, Ben, this is not a massive die set. This is a nice, simple set of dies that are stunning. They really are beautiful. They're clean cut.
Yes.
They've got that lovely simplistic design behind them, but they still impact. They still create that wow factor, regardless how you use them, how you colour them in, whether you're taking them into the forms of your cards, simplistic cards, backgrounds, colouring them in, doing the acetate version, going into that paper piecing that you were talking about. That white on white gives that embossed effect. These are all the different kind of techniques that you can do. So honestly, incredible dies, an incredible price as well for whether you're going for the 2 sets of 2 or whether you're going for the whole lot.
Absolutely brilliant. So if you want to take advantage, you can do that, of course, by getting these in your baskets quickly. And don't forget the HobbyMaker pledge, which is you'll always pay the lowest possible price from the day. So even if you checked out already, and I know some of you already have, the price that's on your screen is going to tumble and fall. The question is not if, not even when, because it's happening now, it's by how much. Don't forget you're getting the hearts in there, you're getting the bows, you're getting as well the flutterbys, and you're getting the rose. $21.99 is going to get you the set of 4 of those. And remember, this is all about simplicity, making the most of your design, lots of fantastic things you can do. And I thought the idea of the border on the scrapbooking page around the photo was absolute genius, Debbie. $21.99, don't forget, we're bringing these back because they've been really, really popular. We don't have a warehouse full of these. If you've got them in your basket, please make sure you get checked out. Debbie, we'd love to see them in action.
And I will just
folks?
keep it nice and simple for that first one. I'm going to use that sketched rose. It's a really gorgeous die. I mean, they all are. They're all fabulous. And I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. So I've taken 3 different kinds of cardstock here. I've got our stamping card, which we've got on the show.
Yes.
I've got some of our matte mirror, the satin one I call it. So in the luxurious cardstock that we do. And I've taken a baby pink in Centura Pearl as well. You find all of these cardstocks. Obviously, the stamping card is one. And I'm saying it. I'm calling it stamping card again. Debbie, wash your mouth out with soap. People changed it ages ago.
The multi-purpose card?
The multi-purpose cardstock, because we used to say it's one of those cardstocks that you use for anything.
Yes.
And so we said, why don't we just call it multi-purpose? And the guys actually did that, but I'm still in my head. I'm still saying stamping, because that's what we used to call it, stamping card.
Yes.
But it's multi-purpose cardstock. It's one that I use heck of a lot for things like construction, in box making, in your card blanks, in die cutting, in stamping onto, in colouring onto. There's all sorts that you can do with it. So it really is an all-round multi-purpose cardstock, which we do have on the show.
Okay.
Now these dies, I will just explain these dies. They are a little tad over 6 inches.
Okay.
So you can get these through your smaller machines. So when I talk about the smaller machines, I'm talking about the small ones like what we do, which is the Gemini Mini. So they will go in there, maybe just a tiny little bit of an overhang. However, any of your other electronic die cutting machines or manual machines, anything that fits just over. But this one's 6.1 inches, which is that tad, just that tad little bit bigger, but you can get away with it. I'm going to use my Gemini Junior plates in my Gemini machine, in my larger one, just because I use this all the time. And we'll just die cut. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to die cut those 3 pieces. I've been a little bit, and I say a little bit tight. I always am when it comes to cardstock. Try and get the most out of my cardstock. It is a thin metal die, so it's the normal combination on your platforms when it comes to a thin metal die. But yeah, any electronic die cutting machine, whether it be ours, whether it be another brand, they will go through, and including manual machines too.
Brilliant.
But they are literally, honestly, just beautiful dies, these, and very, very easy to achieve. I think the only limit there is your own creativity. Is that what they say? That I can never remember that.
That's right. Your own imagination. But creativity is better. I
Thanks.
prefer yours. We'll copyright that. That's a Debby Robinson HobbyMaker combo.
I like to make words up, you know. I don't really. It's just I can never say them, and I blame everything from the menopausal brain to old age. Because I say old age, knocking on a little bit now.
Does this account for the new book that you've got coming out that you're going to talk to us about, which is the Debby Robinson Craft Glossary? Which is all Debbie Robinson's favourite words that you need to look up because they don't really mean it.
Because they don't mean anything, exactly. Now look at that lovely, that design. And you can see why we call it the Swash border dies. But again, that beautiful design. Even white, the pink on white just looks beautiful. It really does. But you're going to cut those out. I'll do it again. I'll run it through on the gold one as well. But yeah, honestly, any of your scraps of paper, if you want to cut it out onto a card where you want to be able to create it where it fits back in, you could use it across the size of the die, which is, like I said, 6.1. I've just gone a little bit bigger on this one. And then use the waste. So I'm going to pop it down at the bottom to show you what I mean by that. I am going to be, in fact, actually, I'll show you in a second because it's on this style of card. But I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. So
and they're kind of, the dies are sort of nondescript in respect of they can be used for anything.
Anything, absolutely.
All four of them.
Yeah.
There's no specific.
And do you know what else you could do? With these, you can actually mix and match. So if you wanted to use the love hearts with the flower or the butterfly, you can absolutely do that as well. You get two different designs, of course, but honestly, just fabulous. Now, what I mean by that is, can you see on this cardstock where I've cut away?
Yes.
If I just pop, you could pop that back in a different colour.
Yes.
So you can get the idea of how you can use it. Paper piecing, we do some hold and release sheets. Now, I'm not sure, so I'll get our lovely producer just to check on the website because I've had to use it, but all our people at head office, they're all on their, what we call our Christmas break.
Yes.
And I ran out of my old and release sheets.
Yes.
So I had to do it the good old-fashioned way in paper piecing later on. So I'll show you that in a second. And, do you know when you've had something that's absolutely incredible, the design of the old and release sheets is just phenomenal. And then I have to go back to doing it in the old way.
The old way.
Just poke them out and then stick them through either Xyron or save the bits and then stick them back in.
Oh, no.
Either way, now, producer Alex has just told me we haven't got them in. Is that correct, producer? Oh, you see, I think they've all been busy bees over Christmas.
Yeah, they have. Do you know what? We've been so busy across the shows, across the channel. So busy.
I'm not surprised.
People have been taking advantage of some of the excellent deals that we've had on because we've really tried to make sure that we've brought the viewers the best possible deals over the Christmas break. Because we're conscious, you know, your cash can be a bit tight at the moment, especially around Christmas. And what we've tried to do is reflect that in a lot of the prices. So yeah, it has meant, unfortunately, that a lot of items that have just sold out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out.
Absolutely. Well, I love it that you do all, because for me, it's brilliant. I just wish we'd open back up so we can get all the things restocked.
They're all recovering from their turkey dinners. Or their nut roast, depending on.
I don't do turkey. Don't know about yourself.
No,
no, I had an extra tasty chicken with a joint of beef.
Nice. Oh, do you know a lot of people do two meats for their Christmas
I do two
dinners,
meats, and then I had to cater for vegetarians as well because I've got my two daughters are vegetarian.
Well, you can't give them the alternative.
No. I gave them the alternative. They have the it was a very busy, hectic kitchen because they're having to do different things. So, but I loved it. Just being surrounded by my family, I absolutely loved it.
It reminded me of that programme actually, with which will remain nameless, where the lad brings his girlfriend round. She's a vegetarian, and Nana says, "Can she eat wafer thin ham, Barbara?" No.
I know exactly what you mean. One of my favourite comedies. I love that one.
Yeah.
Right then, so we've got a couple of those pieces cut out, so I've got those on. When I said to you about that waste bit, that's exactly what I've done with this piece of cardstock.
Yes.
So I've used the multi-purpose cardstock, and this measures in at 7.5 inches, and I've scored it at 1.5 because I'm going to have like a floating element in terms of I've got a bit of acetate to stick behind the back. So I have also used some paper. Now, this is paper that I've used from, and if I remember rightly, is this the Positive Thoughts one? Do you know, I keep doing this to myself. I keep saying I'm going to write down on a scrap of paper the paper that I'm using because I just pull things out the side of my craft room. But it's one of ours.
There's no shortage of scraps of paper.
I never throw anything away, Ben. That's
you
the
just
thing.
can't find it afterwards.
Yeah, and I could just never remember the names of things. Craig's fabulous. Our Craig, he's really good with his paper pads. He'd be screaming at the screen right now, Debbie. That's and I mean, I wish I could hear him from up north. But
Craig, if you're watching, messages in studio at HobbyMaker.co.uk.
Debbie can never remember. Now we do heavyweight. I'm doing it again. Heavyweight acetate on our website, on your website.
Yes.
But it does have a clear film over the top to protect it. So just remember that.
So you don't get any scratches on
Yes,
there?
we're in transit. So that's why we pop that on there, because it is notorious for getting scratch marks on.
Yes.
So we do have this protective screen.
Yes.
You'll always know because it looks cloudy rather than the glass-like effect. You'll know. So just remember to pull that off. And I'm just going to attach that to the back of my card. So just going to pop. And I'm using my tape pen, and now I do know we've got the tape pen in stock.
Yes, we
I
have.
know
We've got a bit of a deal on them.
We do indeed. So I'm just going to pop that just down so it creates this front floating card.
Yes.
And then I'm going to pop on now. Let me just see. I think I might have. No, I'll have. Oh yeah, I'll have the gold design. Yeah. So I'm just popping that onto the top panel like so. And then that waist bit that I talked about with the white die cut, so this was when I used it to create my white piece. I've taken it away because I thought it would look really nice at the bottom to create this piece, and then I'm going to pop the design back into it. So I'm just going to use my tape pen again, just at the bottom there, and just stick that onto the bottom of the acetate. I want to say about keeping it nice and clean and simple. That's exactly what you can do.
Yes.
I did the same with my panelled piece, and then I've just cut it down, just taken a little bit off so that it fits over there.
That's very clever, Debbie.
Yeah, that's all I've done. It's exactly the same. I've just die cut it out, and rather than throwing that away, I thought, well, it makes a really nice, fancy design, and it looked really quite effective, Ben.
Very clever.
Yeah. So
very clever.
Don't ever throw your bits away. I know what I meant.
Yeah.
You don't throw anything away. All those crafters out there, those canny crafters that are watching right now, exactly the same. They will say the same.
Yeah.
Don't throw a single thing away.
Yeah. What are you doing with that? Send it to us. We'll use it.
I'll use it. Most definitely, I will use it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer these pieces up. So those pieces that I've already cut, just take your little scissors. So I've got my little snipper scissors. Now I do know we've got some scissors on the show. We'll probably have to go and check with our producer. But you can just simply take these and snip away the swash part of it, and just keep so that you can see, if I just take that off just by using the scissors, you've got that little piece that you can cut out, and now you've got that snippability factor that you can then use, and then they can be layered up onto the top of each other and create now that lovely piece going in. So I think I'm going to do that with, I think I'll stick the white in first. I'm going to put the white back in there. Yeah, I'll do that one first. Excuse me, I've got a little tickle. Just the back end now. I had flu at the beginning of December, and it's just left me with a little bit of a tickle, but I've been feeling so much better. But I think the aircon in here
I've had the same.
is affecting me just a little bit.
I've had the same, I think
it's
mine's
not that
more or
I'm
less
croaky
gone
or
now.
anything, it's just that...
and it just comes and goes.
Yes.
And you're all right, and then suddenly it just gets on the back of your throat.
Yeah, and I know you were, weren't you, before Christmas? You had the little lost voice.
Yeah, well, again, that was the tickle on the throat, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt perfectly fine.
Yeah, you were.
It's
you
still
were.
not completely gone, but it grabs you, and I think you're right. A bit of air conditioning can just dry you out a little bit.
Absolutely. So I've now taken my gold piece, and I'm just going to create a tiny little bit of a drop shadow. And when I say drop shadow, I'm just moving it slightly up. You can move it down, you can move it up. It's entirely up to you. And I've chosen the gold because obviously with the gold in my paper.
Yes.
And then I'm just going to place the pink over the top to give it multi-layers.
Yes.
And that's just with that little piece that I snipped out. And then
that ties in, of course, with the pink in the rose. That's
yes,
paper.
yeah, and I'm going to do exactly the same with that one as well. Just move that over kind of slightly, and then I'm going to just now finish that off with a little sentiment and have a beautiful day. We could put some gems and things like that on, but do you know what? I'm just going to keep it really, really nice and simple to start with, to create. I'm like, where's he gone? He's disappeared. Oh, thank you. Fantastic. So kind, but there you go. Really, really simple, clean and simple, looks effective, absolutely fabulous. In fact, you know what? Let me just finish that off in the top corner with one of my bows, because I do love a good bow. I've got to have a little bow. There we go.
I think that just
There.
absolutely finishes it perfectly.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you very much.
Look at that. That's a lovely, lovely job. And that is just one of the ways that you can use the dies, of course. And funnily enough, you've used that there as a drop shadow. And I was going to say, you know, could you cut those out in the two different and just offset them slightly and to give you that slight shadow.
Yeah, absolutely.
That works really well. And I don't think acetate is used anywhere near enough. I think it's a great way.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't compromise the structure of the card if it's put together in the right way, and it allows that background to come through. And you almost get like a 3D effect, almost.
You do,
a window to look through.
Yeah.
That works brilliantly well. Brilliantly well.
Thank you.
$21.99 is the price, of course, and you're getting in there all 4 dies. So you're getting the rose in there, you're getting the butterfly, you are getting the hearts as well. There's the bow, the butterfly, the heart, is that the butterfly? That's the butterfly, and that's the rose. There we go. So all 4 of those, $21.99 is to get all 4 of those. Take full advantage of those because, again, we're able to bring you the HobbyMaker Highlight, but it's always, you know, limited availability while stocks last and so on. So if you've seen those, please do take advantage. In fact, people are checking out on those at the moment, left, right and centre. They're checking out on left, right and centre. We don't want you to miss out. Debbie, I've had so many shows in the past week or so where we've sold out of products.
Yep.
During the show.
During the show?
During the show, yeah, because again, we've been able to bring some people some great prices, some great deals, and bring back some of the stock that we've still got remaining from some of the most popular items.
Yeah.
We had an item on the show earlier in the week that we managed to bring back, and we'd sold it out previously, and we managed to get a very limited selection back, and almost before we went on air, it'd gone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's been so busy. So I can only urge you, if you've got these in your basket, they're checking out left, right and centre, these are going. Please make sure you get those checked out. $21.99. Now, if you don't want to get the full collection, the full 4, we do also have them in bundles of 2 as well. Of course, the best way to buy is to get all 4. But let me just grab my glasses here. So you've got there, we've got the heart at the front. Let me grab that one. And the rose come as bundle number 1. There we go. The heart and the rose. So let's see what we can do on the price. What do you think, Debbie?
Ooh.
Where do you think he's going to end up? Is he feeling generous today?
I know, and you know what? You'll have to tell me price because I can't see. That's right.
$11.98, Debbie.
Oh, you see, that's really good. So if you don't want the full bundle, I did say, especially at this time of year when, unless you've got some Christmas pennies, because I know I've got a few Christmas pennies to spend.
Not for long.
No, I know, because there's something coming up soon that I want to put my hands on. But yeah, if you've got some Christmas pennies, you could be spending these on yourself. So you've got for budgets for everybody.
Absolutely.
For what's that? Is that less than £12 there?
Yeah, less than £12, $11.98.
And you know, it doesn't matter which bundle you go for. The 2, one of the 2s, or all 4.
Yes.
You'll still be able to create all these lovely effects with them. And both of those, the flowers and the hearts, I think would work together as well. So if you did want to do a scrapbook page, you could perhaps use both sets rather than just the one. You could have a mixture of 2 hearts, 2 roses on there, if that's what you wanted to do.
And they're very Valentine's, the hearts and the roses,
yes, they are,
which
yeah,
of
the
course
love.
is February.
Yeah.
Along with another very special occasion, which is producer Alex's birthday.
When's it his birthday?
4th of February.
Oh,
Yeah.
I won't
We
forget.
should know, apparently. It's the 4th of February. You know, maybe he's looking for a Valentine. Are you looking for a Valentine? Are you looking for a Valentine, producer Alex? Oh, he's got one.
Yeah.
Don't write in then. Don't write in. He's already got one. There we go. So the hearts and the roses come in bundle number 1. $11.98. $11.98. Now, of course, we also have the other bundle. And the good thing about these, as we were talking about earlier, is they are nondescript's the wrong word. Suitable for all occasions.
Again,
there's no
yes,
specific
suitable.
occasion.
Yes, absolutely.
Non-specific is better, yeah. Non-specific for occasion. And in here you're getting the flutterby and the bow. Again, is he going to match the price? I suspect he will. $11.98 again. So if you want to get your hands on the flutterby and the bow, you can do that. Just $11.98. $11.98. There we go. Brilliant. So you can get all 4, or you can get them in bundles of 2. There we go. We've also got on the show, we have got the the glue tape pens.
Yes.
Sorry, you threw me for a second because we've also got some glue pens.
He did.
And when he said the glue pens, we're going to go to the glue pens next, and they're on your right because we've already got people checking out on those. And I thought, oh, it's not my right. That's over there. It's my fault. It's not your fault. So we're talking about the glue tape pens.
Yes.
And actually, it's interesting because I don't know if you were saying the other day that you tend to refer. Oh my word.
Put them down.
I'll finish down what I was going to say anyway.
Now you did. You've just said. Whilst we're during the show, things are selling out.
Because you refer to these as glue pens rather than tape pens.
I still. It's because it's a super strong adhesive. However, I will try and make a phone call. I'm going to be totally honest.
Yeah.
Everybody's shut, so nobody's actually at work.
Yeah,
but
so
I
we
have
might not
got
be
a
able to
point
get you
of
anymore.
call that I can ring if I need to, and I think I might have to.
Really sorry, guys at home.
Yep.
This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Over the Christmas period, brought you back some of the most popular items. And because they've been so popular, the stock's gone down and down and down. And in this case, they've already gone. While we've been on air, already gone.
I'll see what I can
gone.
do for later on. I can't promise anything.
Yeah, we'll leave it in Debbie's capable hands. However, we have got another glue pen. This is what we was looking at a little bit earlier. And actually, this comes as a
pack
bundle.
Of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're getting.
Is it a 5 or a 3? Because I thought it was a 5 pack. 3-piece. So it is the ones.
Okay, so we're getting, just double checking that. So you're getting the 3 glue pens in the pack here. So you're getting the thin glue pen here, and then you're getting the other 2, one with the 4mm chisel nib, and the other, we've got a 4mm chisel nib, we've got a ballpoint nib, and we've got a 3mm bullet nib, all coming in the pack. And these are all glue pens. Now these come not on their own, but they come actually with the gilding flakes as well.
Favourite.
Now, I have been looking forward to seeing these. I've been looking forward to seeing these. They are just phenomenal. They remind, they are gilding flakes.
They are gilding flakes. They're big pots.
Yes.
All in those metallic colours.
Look at those.
They are fabulous. These are I think, is it 200 mils it says on the top there?
200 mils.
200 mils. So these are a really big pot of the most luxurious gilding flakes.
Yes.
And I adore gilding flakes. I will show you very quickly. They are really lovely. To create lots of different things. So you can use any of your glues. Now, the glue pens that are coming with them, absolutely fabulous, because it means that you can write with them. So if you love writing or adding embellishments onto the ends of your cardstock, you know, if you want to create a nice distressed look using gilding flakes, you can absolutely do that. If you love writing, that smaller one in there, the thinner pen that I call, the fine nib applicator, is perfect for writing and creating as well. With them. I'm going to show you how easy they are to use as well, if I may, Ben.
Yeah.
I've got one with me. I might need to borrow your gilding flakes.
That's all right.
Okay.
Debbie, you can always borrow my gilding flakes.
Thank you. Could I have the copper-coloured one, please? Thanks.
That's my favourite.
I absolutely love it. So you've got burnished copper in there, and then you've got your gold, and then you've got your silver.
That's my favourite.
These are fabulous.
Regular viewers will know if it comes to metallic colours, I always love the copper. I don't know if it's because it's kind of like the underdog. Everybody uses the gold, everybody uses the silver. I love the copper.
I love copper.
You want a bit of my copper gilding plate?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Spin that over here. Thank you. I absolutely love this burnished copper. There's just something about this colour that's absolutely incredible. Now, these are the things. So if you wanted to take one of your die cuts, you absolutely could do this.
Oh, okay.
So you could take a die cut and you could put the glue over the top.
Okay.
The reason that we've got it in all these different sizes is because if you are going to do it with a die cut piece, then that's absolutely fine. But in fact, you know what? Shall we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do that. So when I pop that on, it comes out like I'm going to say like a bluey tinge to it. Because what you need to do, and I'll just do it for the bow part of it, and then I'll leave the rest, but I am using a bit of scrap paper underneath. But yeah, it's got this blue tinge to it, so that when it, and you'll know because it will You need to let it get tacky, as in don't try popping it on while it's wet. So
Yes.
I'm just going to lift that off for a second.
Excuse me.
It's okay, Ben, that's absolutely fine.
I'm in the same boat as you, I think.
And then I'm going to let that dry off. And I say let it dry off a bit, I'm just going to waft it a little bit, or waft
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Where I am, waft. Waft. And I'll just give it a little dry, because what you want to do is get it to the tacky stage. That's with
Yes.
any of those pens.
Yes.
Now, the Gilding Flakes, you can use, let me just grab a scrap of cardstock just underneath. You can use tape pens, so I'll show you in a second with a tape pen. So with our strong adhesive, I can use it for our Gilding Flakes.
I was just sort of about to get those out of the packet, which I've done now. And now I've got space now. You've nicked me Gilding Flakes.
Now, can you see our Gilding Flakes? We have these big pieces and
Yes.
little pieces all mixed up into there. What I will say is that these can be reused, so you can pop them back into your pot. When you buff them off,
Yes.
and I'm looking now for my sponge, and I think I've misplaced my sponge.
Your what?
So
The sponge?
I'm going to give it a little bit of a go without the sponge. But we've got like a starter kit.
Yes.
We'll get our lovely Alex to try again and have a little look on the website.
And see if you can find the starter kit.
Yeah, and see if you can find the starter kit for me. So I'm just going to pop over the top like so the Gilding Flakes. Now, again, you don't have to use a lot for this. Now, I'm being very careful with this, Ben, because we have got the aircon on. I don't know if you noticed, but can you see them floating everywhere?
Yes. This is not a
Because
good
we've got the
thing
air.
to
This,
do with
yeah,
the
don't do
aircon.
it. Don't do it with the fan on. Don't do it with the aircon on, because you'll get this effect that's happening with Debbie right now.
Yes. It'll be
Where they're
disappearing.
blowing everywhere. So I'm just going to move that to one side. And all I'm going to do is I'm just rubbing that on with my fingers to go across that area where the glue is.
So you've applied the glue.
Yeah,
You've
I've applied
allowed
the
it to
glue.
start going tacky, which you want to use, leave it for.
Absolutely, yep. I'm just going to knock that off for a second because I'm looking for a little bit of a form. I think I'm going to have to improvise here, Ben. Just
So how do you
give me
know? Do you normally use a roller on it, or?
No. So you've got like a little sponge, any little bit of sponge actually. So I've
Yes.
got my little sponge, what I
this any
use
other
for my.
reason you use?
You could do, but I want a little bit of roughness to it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pop those to one side. So I'm just going to now buff. And when you buff that off, now I've missed a little area there, but you're going to forgive me.
yeah, that's
because
clever.
I am using, I'm improvising, Ben. I'm improvising,
yeah.
as we do.
Flying by the seat of a pants.
But what
Yes.
you do now is, let me just get that off there, and if
Yeah.
I bring that up, you can see now
Oh, yes.
you've got that lovely gilding flake. And
That's brilliant.
Honestly, gilding flakes are beautiful. And the lovely thing that you can do with them as well, Ben, is I'm just going to, like I said, just bring in a little piece of white cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
You could use things like your tape pen to go over there. You can use things like red liner tape as well. So you
Yes.
can use red liner tape and you can create some really fun backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
You can also, could I just possibly have the other two pots? I will give you this one back. But I'm literally pinching everything now. Sorry, Ben.
Another one.
Sorry, Ben.
Hey,
You let me.
do you want both of them?
Yes, please.
Cool,
Well, I'm
blimey,
gold
she's
as well.
demanding.
Look at me, I'm going this way.
Are you ready?
Thank you. Oh, God, I'm
Oh,
chucking
no.
it away now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mix them up a little bit. So I'm going to put some of the silver there, and then I'm going to pop on there as well
Yes.
some of the gold.
Okay.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous?
She's getting carried away now.
I am, but they're just beautiful, honestly.
Do you know what? They look like they go a very long way.
They do. You don't need to pop a lot on it. And this
No.
waste, I would not be flicking on the floor. I would get. Do you know your takeaway pots that you can get with
Yes.
the lids back on, and you can
The little
reuse
plastic
them?
ones.
Those.
Yes.
You could do that with these as
Oh.
well. So you could use pop the waste bits back in there, because obviously I'm creating a bit of a waste because I'm being a bit over. I'm being a bit over
we didn't
generous.
see that.
I've got
We didn't
flakes.
see
I've got flakes flying everywhere.
Yeah.
It's this aircon. You can see it moving
Yeah,
around.
it's
But
the aircon.
again, it's a simple way of doing it. Just rub it into the glue and rub that off.
Yes.
So you can see. So all those flakes, don't be throwing those flakes away. Get them in one of those pots.
Oh, it's
Did
going
you see?
all
You
over.
can see it, can't you? It's
Yeah.
the aircon.
The air conditioning.
I'm going to improvise again with
Okay.
my little pad, and then you're just going to buff again, and you're buffing that excess
Oh,
off.
yes.
And then what you've got there, and if I just hold that up a little bit, see if we can get our lovely cameraman to do his magic. There you go.
Oh, yeah, look
and
at
that's
that.
just using a tape pen, just mixing the three together. So it's a really lovely. Gilding flakes have been out for years, Ben.
Yes,
We haven't invented them, but
No.
you know, we're not the inventors of them. But we've brought them into our Spectrum Noir range.
Yes.
Big pots, big flakes and little flakes, all mingled into one, and they're super soft.
Yes.
You've had a feel of them, you'll know what
Yeah,
I mean.
I
Soft in the
love them.
texture. They're absolutely incredible and very useful, especially with that glue pen set. You've got...
That's how light they are. You missed that. It was
I thought, what's
floating
this
like
floating at the
that.
back of me?
And there was just a
Floating
little
in
bit
air.
of the silver gilding flakes just there.
It's this aircon and I'm right underneath it, so
Yeah.
it's floating away. I'll be having
Oh,
it in my ear
bless
and
her.
everywhere.
Bless her.
But they are fabulous. They're
Yes.
big gilding flakes. You can use and apply with the glue pens, with any tape. You can use it with double-sided adhesive sheets, and you'll find all those things on the website. You can go and check the website out. But again, absolutely incredible value. In fact, what is the value?
We're waiting to see the
I'm
price.
waiting to see what our Alex
We-
is going to do.
Because now normally,
Yeah.
if you were to get the gilding flakes on their own,
Yeah.
on the website, $19.99. You get 3 pieces.
Yeah.
You get all 3 for that.
Yeah.
But $19.99. They're going to go a very, very long way as well.
They
the
are.
price for the
Oh.
pen set on its own
Yeah.
is, this is not on our website. If you were to get this elsewhere, $9.99. So what did we say? $19.99 for the gilding flakes, $9.99 for the pen. So you're talking essentially 30 quid. You're essentially talking 30 quid is what you would normally expect to pay. And I can't believe how they buffed up so easily.
Oh, yeah, and if you can't find the starter kit on the website, don't worry, because, like I said, a little bit of sponge,
Yes.
Something with a bit of texture to give it that buffed feel. You know,
Yes.
you can do it with your fingers first, but to get that absolutely smooth,
Polish it up.
polished effect,
I get you.
just use a little sponge, and you can find them anywhere, little sponges. But again, just incredible value in terms of we're already giving you some glue.
Yes.
We're giving you the gilding flakes, and those gilding flakes will last you a long time, believe you me. And Craig again, I'll mention Craig again, I always name check him, but he puts them into cheapest chips containers and he
Yes.
stores them rather than keeping in a big pot. He
Yeah.
has them because they do when they do it kind of expand when you open
Yes.
that pot. So it's nice to
As
have them
Debbie's
in a
demonstrated. I've got some good news and I've got some bad news about the
the good
gilding
news?
flakes. The bad news is they're already limited stock.
Oh my days.
The good news is you're not going to be paying 30 quid. Let's see what the price is going to come down to. Let's see what's going to... $19.99 for the gilding flakes and the 3 pens as well. Essentially you're getting the pens for free, aren't you? You're getting the pens for free. Just a quick reminder, what you're getting in there is you're getting the bullet nib, you're also getting in there the chisel nib, and you're getting in there the ballpoint nib, all on the glue pens. In fact, we've got more in baskets than we've got stock left. Really sorry about that. If everybody checks out, we're going to be out of stock. Brilliant. There we go. So you're getting all 3 of the pens there. And don't forget, they're glue pens. So although you're using them with, or Debbie's just been using them with the gilding flakes, you could be using them with glitter.
Absolutely.
couldn't
I
you?
was just going to say the same thing. Those pens will work with your glitter, your fine glitter, your chunky glitter, as well as that. You could.
Embossing powders.
But with the flakes, stunning. They just look beautiful with the flakes. Absolutely gorgeous.
Brilliant. I love it. $19.99 for the 3 pots of gilding flakes, which are going to last you forever. I can't make that a guarantee, but for legal
last a
reasons.
long time.
They're going to last you a long time. And you're getting the 3 pens and 3 pots of gilding flakes. And again, you can use the pens with glitter. You can use them with the embossing powders as well. That is a fantastic deal. You're getting the silver, you're getting the gold, and you're getting my favourite, which is the copper. There, that's my favourite. There we go. Excuse me. Don't forget, get them in your baskets, get them checked out. Just a quick reminder, because I know we're going to have some disappointed people today, and I know you're going to go, why do they put stuff on and then it's sold out so quickly? I can't emphasise to you enough. This is the reason that you need to be making sure you tune in to the 6 and 7 o'clock shows, the wake-up shows, HobbyMaker Rewind and the HobbyMaker Highlight, because we're bringing back to you, handpicked the best-selling, your favourites, the best deals, and we're able to bring them to you back this morning at the best prices purely because we don't have a container full. For that reason. So we can only apologise if you miss out, but what else can we do? What else can we do? We couldn't bring you such great prices if we had, you know, lorry loads of them, could we? We couldn't. So Wake Up with HobbyMaker. Early bird catches the deal. There we go. There we go. Right. What we're going to have a look at next, because we've got so much going on the show this morning.
Do you know what? We've got loads coming out throughout the day. We've tried to pinpoint a few what we call, like, what we would consider highlights.
Yes.
So we have got quite a few different things on throughout the day. Obviously, as we've just heard, things are selling out and getting down to limited quantities as well. So make sure you tune in. There might be something later on. Not sure what will be left, although I've got a couple of things up my sleeve later on as well. But yeah, we've got a great set of deals on what I call craft room essentials. So like with the craft mats and
the blending kits.
The blending
kits.
Like that for
We're practically sold out, by the way, of these. If you've got mini baskets, you need to check out.
There's a lot of names on there on that screen.
Well done, Hazel, Patricia, Terry, Pamela, Kenny, Amanda, Primrose, Mandy, Alexandra, Valerie, who've managed to get these so far. Please do make sure that you get them checked out. So we talked about the blending kit.
Yes.
So with the blending kit, this is something else that's been hugely popular already, isn't it? Already hugely popular. What are we getting in the blending kit? Because we've got the mats.
So you get your craft mat, which is, I call them a craft, and I say that, mine's disappeared. It was in my bag and it's just disappeared. I think I've changed it into another bag. The craft mat is perfect for all your surfaces where you craft. It will take absolutely anything from inks to liquid inks, whether it be like our ink pads. It will take all of those, and it will also be perfect to cover surfaces. So if you're in a smaller area or you don't have a glass mat or anything like that, that is perfect for your crafting needs. A fabulous size as well, so it's almost like the size of the glass mat, which is quite a big in terms of the size of it.
Super smooth.
Yes,
really smooth.
Yeah, and it also, you can apply heat to it as well. So do you know, if you do use your heat gun and things like that, you're not going to be fearful of burning it or putting a hole through it or anything like that, because it's really tough. But absolutely, I love craft mats. There's lots of things that you can do with them, different techniques as well. But of course, the medium itself is for you to craft onto.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
with anything, just to keep your surfaces nice and tidy. Let the craft mat take all the hard
That's it.
hits. And you keep your area nice and clean.
And I love the fact as well, it rolls up nice and small, will go in your craft bag.
And it will go in your craft bag. Mine was in my craft bag. I've got a feeling I've moved it into me.
This is why you need to get a couple, you see, because if you're anything like Debbie, you have it you think it's in one place, and then you grab another bag.
Exactly.
And it's in the other bag. That's why you need to have a couple. So you're getting the craft mat.
Yep.
You're also getting as well some blending tools.
You are, and again, Ben, I don't know what's happened, but I've looked through the cupboard, I've looked through my bag, so I can't find them. But we'll get a picture for you.
Yeah, there'll be.
We've got our round brush, our round blending tools. So that's the circular one.
So these are like the ones with the little wooden handles.
It's got the removable.
Pads.
Thank you.
Removable pads on
the
the bottom.
removable pads, and also there's a set of, and I call them the squidgy ones, which you've got there as well. And you're also getting some refills of the circular ones as well. And then my favourites, because I do use these quite a lot. They look like a little makeup sponge, don't they? When you look at them? But they're what we call our little soft squidgy sponges that you can apply ink to as well. And there's a set of, is it 4 in there, I believe, Ben? Nice size, but you can use them without inks. And they're washable. So you can put them into warm water or into your washing machines to wash them, to get the ink out. You don't have to have like an individual one for every single ink that you own. You can reuse them by washing them or putting them into soft soapy water and clean them out, and then just reuse them with a different colour.
And if you put them in a washing machine, just in like a little net bag or something.
Yeah, I put mine in my net bag. Yeah, exactly what I do.
Whatever, keep them together. So brilliant. So you're getting, in fact, they've got the little pointy end. I've noticed this before. Is that for more precision blending?
Precision inking, so ink applicator, you can precision ink with them. And then the big fat bottom, as it is. You can
I've got one of those.
We've all got one of those. But you can just apply more ink to it, so you can cover a big surface area with the big fat
with
bottom.
the big bottom. So you can be precision with the point.
Yes.
Or you can be
Yep.
cumbersome with the bottom. Whatever you want to do. So you're getting the craft mat. You're getting the sponge. You're getting the sponge blending tools. You're also getting.
Ink
I'm going
applicators.
to mime it.
Yep.
You're also getting the little wooden
Do we
blending
have a
tool
picture by any chance?
with the removable pads on the bottom. Actually, just on that note, because you're getting all of that as one kit. What a lot of people do, I notice as well, with the little pads, because you can use spare pads on the blending
Yes,
tools,
you do, yeah.
they Velcro them underneath
Their ink pads,
inks.
Yes, yep. You can
Don't
pop
they?
them underneath.
That's
the
it. There we go. So you've got the blending tool and you've got the
Thank
spare pads
you,
as well.
yes.
And then what you can do is you can Velcro your spare pads under your ink.
Under your ink pad,
There
yeah.
you go, under here.
Yeah, you just take that
and then
hook
you
and
keep
loop
them.
and that, you know, the because Velcro's the branded name, so we'll mention
You hook and loop them.
Is it hook and loop or is it the hook and what
Hook
do they
and
call
loop.
it? Yeah, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
with the little dot.
I didn't say the V word. I said the H and L word. Hook and loop.
That you can pop those on and put them underneath.
Yes,
to
and put them
store
underneath.
as well.
Of your, so you're getting in there the mat, the pads, the blending tool, and the sponge or the foam pads. This is the cheapest price this is going to be. And you're going to have to be quick for this because we've got less than 60 seconds left on show. Less than 60 seconds left on show. $16.99, Debbie.
For the whole
For the
lot.
mat.
That's a good deal.
For the sponges, for the blending tool, and you can't beat it, the extra pads.
Yes.
That might seem insignificant, the extra
it's
pads,
not.
but they make all the difference, Debbie, don't they?
They do indeed, yeah. Having those extras are really good. And again, if you don't have to go and buy masses of them if you don't want to,
No.
you can clean those as well, Ben.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you so much for joining us, Debbie. You're back at what time?
1 o'clock, so you've got me at 1, 3 and 5 this afternoon. So
Okay.
yes, we'll see what we've got left.
So we've got an afternoon full of delectable Debbie, bringing us more crafty goodies. Until then, don't forget we've got Sewing Street after the break and Jewelry Maker, depending on the channel. Tune in later, keep on crafting, and we'll see you soon.